and welcome to this video where we'll walk you through an entire timesheet to invoicing process. We'll cover everything from capturing timesheet data, making amendments, generating invoices, and even sending a confirmation message via Microsoft Teams. In this demonstration, we'll be using the popular Harvest time tracking tool in combination with the Xero accounting software for invoicing. However, it's important to note you can adapt these steps to work with similar software solutions that offer appropriate application interfaces. Now let's jump right in. Here we see the user entering their timesheet data for the days they've worked, allocating the hours to the relevant projects and tasks. Once the timesheet is complete, it's submitted for approval. The magic starts when the data is loaded into Qlik using the Harvest REST API. As you can see, the saved booked hours are organized in a Qlik table for verification. Moving on to the approvals process, we employ an Infinity form that allows the user to input data amendments. For the selected year and month, the form displays the proposed aggregated hours for each invoice contact. Each row in the table represents an invoice line. You will notice two lines that were previously invoiced and won't be invoiced again. There are two methods available to modify an invoice line. The first method uses a simple toggle button to prevent a line from being invoiced. For traceability, a comment and the user who made the amendment are added to the audit log. The second method involves modifying the invoice quantity. The user enters an amended quantity and this would override the aggregated value from the timesheet. Again, a comment is saved to the audit log for transparency. If you need to focus on a single record, you can view it in a convenient pop-up form. And for those times when you need to make bulk changes, like adjusting multiple proposed invoice lines for a customer, simply select the invoice contact, and the bulk entry at the bottom of the form will amend all the relevant invoice lines with the same value. Once all the changes are verified as complete, clicking on the Raised Invoices button kicks off the invoice generation process. Here's where Qlik Application Automation steps in. It manages the invoicing process, and depending on the number of invoices to be raised, it only takes a minute or two to complete. There are in fact two automations in the process. The first automation orchestrates the process by iterating through the list of customer contacts, ensuring that each gets their due billing. The second automation takes the approved invoice line data and creates an invoice in Xero using REST API calls. The latest Xero invoice data is extracted and the invoice column is updated with the new invoice numbers. For demo purposes, a button is used. However, the data reload can be triggered automatically from the orchestration automation. Here's an example of the generated Xero invoice and the Teams notification created on completion.